Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am using a different computer. Yay! But the computer I'm using, want y'all to pay attention, is new. And because it is new, we have to take care of some business, okay? Because it's new. Okay? New. New, 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 new. Ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to use ChatGPT today. We're going to use another AI. Introducing DeepSeek. Now, let me tell you something. In my opinion, AI is too restrictive. But DeepSeek is based on an open source. It does not have the microphone provisions. I wish they did. And it does not allow you to share links. I wish they did. Those are the two downfalls. The upscale, it doesn't argue with you. Once you give it facts, it accepts the facts for being facts. Then you can move on because that's the facts. Jack. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a conversation I had with DeepSeek, and it was based on law. I literally based on the law. I thought YouTube was, because they took down one of my videos, and I thought they were going to argue with me about the man. I was getting ready to go off on them. I mean, them people. But let's talk about what the courts have said. Okay, need y'all to pay attention because this is very, 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 very important. When I asked this GPT model, let's go to the first question. I said, I have a question. Do you know how to write a petition? And if you wrote the petition that didn't have a case number or a judge's signature or a signature which you constituted, would you constitute it legal advice or and prohibit it? And it says no, it wouldn't be. I said thank you. I didn't even wait for the answer. I asked the next question. I said, could you demonstrate to me a petition and blah 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 blah, and I put the public law in there about them sovereign citizens, how Americans are sovereign citizens. See, commemorating American citizenship. Sovereign citizens are American citizens. Ooh-wee! And they are self-governing in this republic because they are the republic, not Congress. The government isn't the republic, the people are the republic in their self governing capacity. That's why the sovereignty resides in the people. So it put together the motion, didn't even argue with me, didn't even say, well, they're not sorry, not so, wait, you did a pretty good job. I like what you wrote. Now, I want you to provide the non hypothetical petition based upon the same information from the same congressional act and congressional act what I that is non hypothetical. And it said, okay, homie, hold on a second. And it produced it. So I said, wait, hold on. Can you provide me the definition of citizen? And it provided me the definition of citizen. Now, it always provides sorry, give me 1 second. It always provides the definition of citizen, talking about some misconception. I got to pause this, but I don't know because this is a different software than the one I normally use. But this one is free. Free, 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 free. I'll tell you guys about that later. Anyway, a citizen is a person who is legally recognized as a member of a nation or a state with the rights and responsibilities defined by law. You see, if you were truly a citizen, your rights wouldn't be defined by law. Your rights would be natural. So hold on now. Everybody wants to talk about being free. Do you not know that according to that act called the I Am an American Day Act, I Am an American Day Act. Just look it up. I Am an American Day Act. That particular act, day, D-A-Y, not G-A-Y. Come on now. That particular act, ladies and gentlemen, in 1930 by Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I mean, 1940, not 1941. 1940 is the one that specifically addresses sovereign citizens. They are free. I was free, Martha. I was free. I was free. Okay. Now he says certainly the official and general definition of citizen is a citizen is a legally recognized member of a political community, such as a nation, a state, or a city, who enjoys rights, privileges, and protections guaranteed or granted by the governmental authority in that community, and who is also has responsibilities, ladies and gentlemen. What you gonna be giving me responsibilities for? I don't want no responsibilities. I don't want no responsibilities. I got too many responsibilities. All right, now hold on now. Let's go on down here. Etymology and the history and the context. The term citizen originates from the Latin word civis, like civil, which refers to the members of a city state in ancient Rome. Historically, citizenship was tied to participating in governance of a city or state. Now, ta-da, that's what it gave me. I said, so a citizen is the subject or submission to another party. So it's supposed to be a subject, yes. It is most fundamentally, in its most fundamental sense, a citizen is inherently tied to the concept of subjection. That's why sovereign citizen is an oxymoron. But because Congress defined what a sovereign citizen was in that act, then we can accept that definition. Let's continue. And submission to a governing authority or political community. This relationship is based on the reciprocal exchange of rights, privileges, and responsibilities. Here is a deeper explanation, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to be a subject of any human or human form of government. I choose to be a subject of my God's kingdom and government. I choose that. That's my choice because I have the right of choice. He gave me the right to choose. It's not free will because with my choices come consequences, and I've made many of choices for which there were consequences that were dire. So you make a bad choice, you gotta suffer a bad consequence, just the way it is. Now, we continue with the conversation. I gave it back the act, and I said, with the act, thank you for pointing out a little bit more carefully. Consider I am an American Day Act of Congress, statute at large, 54 Stat 178. Okay, May 3rd, 1940. That's the act right there for you. So he gonna break it on down, because I don't want nobody else to hear the sound. I'm sorry, my bad, not that one. Okay, the act states, whereas it is desirable that the sovereign citizens, not sovereign citizen with the singular, but the plural of our nation, be prepared for the responsibilities and impressed with the significance of their status in our self-governing republic. Sovereign citizens. The act uses the term sovereign citizen to describe individuals who are part of the nation. Self-governing republic. The act highlights that the United States is a self-governing republic, implying that the citizens play a role, a key role, in governing themselves. I didn't say this. They said this. Sovereign citizen in a republic. In a self-governing republic, sovereignty ultimately resides in the people. Citizens exercise their sovereignty, which comes with immunity. Go look at the Sovereign Immunities Act. Through participation in governance by voting, holding office, and engaging in civic activities. That's actually not true. Okay, you don't have to participate. There is no requirement. So it creates the petition for me, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to distinguish from sovereign citizen and a so-called movement, because the sovereign citizen movement is not an official movement. There is no so-called leadership. There is only something that has been defined by others, but never actually demonstrated and or approved. So I don't want to talk about no hypothetical. So I don't have to distinguish it from the ideology. I am only talking about the facts here. That's what I gave you, the law. And I'm not talking about no ideological notion of mentioning something about some stupid ideology. Sovereign citizen movement is there is no leader, there is no organized group. There is just somebody calling somebody this or somebody that. That's why they added the phrase movement to it, ladies and gentlemen. So please understand. Sovereign citizens have the right because they are defined in law. The definition is a lawful definition. It is not a dictionary definition. It is Congress who gave that term, it's a legal term, a definition. Sovereign citizens are Americans. I am an American Day Act identifies sovereign citizens as Americans. Now, hold on now. We're going to talk about it because it says the act states, see, factual analysis. You are absolutely correct. The focus on the facts and the actual text of the law rather than a hypothetical or ideological change interpretation. Let's strictly adhere to the language of the I Am an American Day Act of Congress, Public Law 54 Stat 178, May 3rd, 1940, and analyze the factual without reference to any external movement or ideologies. The Act states, whereas it is desirable that the sovereign citizens of our nation be prepared for the responsibilities and impressed with the significance of their status in our self-governing republic. Sovereign citizen, the act explicitly uses the term sovereign citizen and describes individuals within the United States, or to describe individuals within the United States. Self-governing republic, the act emphasizes that the United States is a self-governing republic, which implies that the citizens play an active role in governance of themselves. Responsibilities. The Act highlights the need for sovereign citizens to be prepared for the responsibilities of their status, to mind their own business, stick to themselves, and don't encroach upon somebody else's business. It's the MYOB society as a whole. What does sovereign citizen mean in the Act? Sovereignty in a republic. In a self-governing republic, sovereignty resides in the people. This means that the authority of government is derived from the consent of the governed. Citizens are not subjects of a ruler, but are active participants in the governance of the nation. Citizens are sovereigns. The term sovereign citizen is, in the act reflects the idea that citizens are the ultimate source of authority in a republic. This aligns with the principles of popular sovereignty, which was and is the foundation of the Constitution. Responsibilities of sovereign citizens. The Act emphasizes sovereign citizens must be prepared for the responsibilities of their status. This includes obeying the laws, paying taxes. No, it doesn't, but we're gonna let that go, okay? All right, so it produces the petition. No, I said I'm going to be honest with you. I am you are a very good AI model. And it says, oh, you know what? Thank you very much, homie. I try to be. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, nobody had to tell me that if sovereign citizens are identified by Congress and recognized in law, then they have the rights of a sovereign. Now, hold on, over their own affairs. The Fourth Amendment, go back and read it. They have the right to be secure in their property, possessions, papers, and effects. The Fifth Amendment carries with that. The only way that can be deprived of them is if they were charged with a crime, an actual crime, not an offense, an actual crime for interfering with the sovereign rights of another sovereign, another member of society. Go back, look at the act, because that's the way this government was originally established. I didn't do it. They did it. They said it. Don't take my word for it. Go do your research, people. Oh, by the way, you got to be very careful with these AI models because sometimes they'll tell you exactly what you want to hear. So that's why I just gave it the law. I didn't want to, and I was just testing it. This was my first, you see, it was my first conversation with this particular model. I was just testing it out to see how well it would handle. Hey, and then today I did some tax calculation and deduction stuff. Get on up in here. See? And it gave me the answers to my question. See, gave me the laws and so forth. So I'm gonna encourage you guys to check out my melody. I mean, DeepSeek, DEEP Seek SEEK.com, DeepSeek.com. You want to click on the chat feature, then you want to sign up. It will be better if you use the Google account. This is a Chinese company that created this. Shh, I know. Okay, there's a Chinese company that created this, and so it's definitely got to be better than the junk we had before. Sorry, I have Yandex on my cell phone, and it listens to me. So I'm Yandex. I'm about to get rid of you because I ain't got time for you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for spending the time. I gotta go lay down for a couple of minutes. It's been a long road. Okay, it's been a long day, and I gotta go relax. So, with that being said, y'all take care. We gonna get there sooner or later. Arrivederci. Bye bye. Vamonos. Y'all gotta go. Y'all gotta go. Bye bye, y'all. See you later.